Okay, the last exit theory is exit theory number 7, and it's the logical market signal scores. And the key to success in trading and investing is consistency, guys. The market is random, but our actions need to be consistent. How do we be consistent? We become consistent by taking consistent action. In order to take consistent actions, we need an action plan to do the same action each time we see the same market signal. For example, we see market signal A, we do action A. We see market signal B, we do action B. We see market signal C, we do action C. Let's look at the logical market signal scores and the Taifu action steps that we need to take based on the scores that we give to the signals. So here's the logical market signal scoreboard. Starting from the first column on the left, the top row says total score. If we have a total score of 1 to 4 points, then the percent of the total score is 6 to 22%. The total score is 5 to 8, then we get 23 to 44% of the total score. The total score is 9 to 12 points, it's 45 to 67% of the total score, and 13 to 16 equals to 68 to 89% of the total score. And if we get greater than 16 points, then it's greater than 90%. So here's the actions required. If you only get 6 to 22% of the total score, which is 1 and 4 points, then the ideal action required is to hold and do nothing. Like at that point, there's nothing to do. Now, if you score the scoreboard and you get 5 to 8 points, which is 23 to 44% of the total score, then you want to start locking in small profits, very, very tiny profits, and hold a big portion plus practice small sales. So we're locking in small profits, and how are we doing that? By doing small sales, and then we hold the big portion of our portfolio and do nothing. If we look at all the market signals and we see lots of signals showing up to tell us to take profits, and we score those signals and we get 9 to 12 points, that is 45 to 67% of the total score. So we start reducing the action that's required is that we reduce the total number of coins that we hold, and we hold the big portions plus the practice the small sales. So the only difference between this one and 5 to 8 points is that in addition to locking in small profits, we start to reduce the total number of coins that we have. When we score 13 to 16 points, that is 68 to 89% of the total score. So at this stage, we must sell. We must sell big portions immediately. There's no more holding. There's no more waiting. We have to sell as soon as possible. This is a critical area, and all the signals are there. It's really good. Everything's lined up. We need to sell as much as we can. When the score is greater than 16, then you are very late. Okay, do not wait till this stage. If you sell at this stage, then you are selling very late. Do not wait until you have 16 points to sell. Between 13 and 16 is all you need, and you must sell immediately. Here's some notes I want to share with you guys. These scores are guidelines, guys, and it's not hard set rules like the bet size rules. When you add additional logical market signals in the future, make sure it's based on a number. Recalculate the percent of total score and keep the action steps required the same for each percent bracket. Do not wait for a perfect score to sell and take big chunks of profits, because it's not realistic to time the peaks and the valleys. You're not going to sell at the perfect peak, guys, so do not try to go after that, and do not waste your time with that. Focus on selling at the correct areas so that you are an efficient trader. You will not get the best order fills and the tight spreads and the low slippage due to liquidity issues. If you wait to hit the peaks and then sell, you're going to be in a lot of problems getting your orders filled. When you buy, you need sellers. When you sell, you need buyers. That's the reason why you don't want to wait till the peak, because once you hit the peak and you sell, it's going to roll over very quick and the market's going to crash very quick, and now you're competing with other sellers to try and get out. We never want to do that. When we sell, we want buyers. And when we buy, we want sellers.